You could just go to the Tasty Diner, which is just north of Washington, D.C. in Bethesda, Maryland. And that is where Griff is this morning talking with folks about James Comey, who's now looking for work.
We are, guys. We probably should be talking about what these guys are doing for Mother's Day. We're at the Tasty Diner. It's been here for over 80 years, and it is truly the center of community in this area. Pat Flaherty.
Yes.
Pat, first, what do you do?
What do I? Well, I read the newspaper. I sit around a lot. I look at the fireplace, and take a little naps 2 or 3 times.
You believe all the news you read?
Not at all.
Pat is modest. He's telling me here that he's 25 years working at the VA.
Well, close to that, yeah.
Let me ask you, I want to ask you about the fallout from the firing of FBI Director James Comey. But first, for someone, and you've been coming here for 4 generations, your family, and you've worked in the federal government for more than 25 years. What do you make of what's happening in the country right now in President Trump's leadership?
Well, I think right now there's a side to this thing. I think we can see the population is now tuning into the politics on a national score. You know, several months ago, nobody cared. I think people are starting to care now and realize that we've got some pretty weak promises made by somebody who doesn't understand. Yes, we're not in the golf business and we're not building buildings. Well, he's working for me now, okay? And this is the big difference. And we don't have pots of gold we can do and go through and those kind of things.
So let me ask you, Pat, what do you think the biggest problem is the country's facing right now?
That Trump faces right now?
The whole country.
Well, I don't know. I suppose it's probably confusion because we don't have any leadership. We don't have any programs that you and I can discuss. And we go through the pros and cons and that type of thing.
So bottom line, Pat, what do you make of the firing? Thumbs up or thumbs down on that decision?
Well, I think it should have been done much earlier. I think to be too Machiavellian about it, why does it take such a long time for these guys to arrive at this conclusion? Is it because we're getting too tight, finding out too much information about the Putin? Is that...
Well, thank you. We're getting tight on time. I just wanted to tell you, too, we're going to be talking to folks here. Steve Krasner, he's actually staying around. He just finished. Quickly, Steve, can you tell me what do you make of the fallout of the firing of James Comey?
I think it needed to happen. I don't know if the timing was right, but I think it's something that should have happened and maybe happened sooner. I mean, it was almost inevitable.
Inevitable. Well, as you see from the paper here, the headline is The Fallout, and so we're going to be getting fallout from people all morning long here at the diner, and I'm going to try not to burn the place down, but I have been making eggs and bacon and pancakes.
All right. Griff, thank you very much. I like that first guy. Griff goes, so what do you do? Well, you know, I watch some news, I read the paper, I look at the fireplace, I take a nap. That's the life.